Thank you for joining us today on Damien's Tips for making mango salsa with our cameraman Aiden Briscoe at the helm. We're working with some lovely Indian mangoes, which are oh so good. So we're making mango salsa. We've already cut up a couple of mangoes here, and our cameraman can look into the bowl. And we're just taking all the juicy flesh off the mangoes and cutting it into the bowl. We want to make sure our hands are nice and clean when we're doing this because we're all over the seed and the fruit. So we're just getting the excess off. I think that's pretty good. So you can see when we're cutting a mango, the shape of the mango, right? So the seed is actually going to be sitting inside. So we're going to cut along the axis of the mango, and you'll see I'll just cut right around the seed to maximize the amount of flesh in each cut. So there's the seed, the white part inside, and we'll cut again the other side. Stay close to the seed. So this is a trick that is an easy way to cut the flesh out of the halves. Just score the mango, going as close to the flesh as possible, not cutting it. And what we're going to do, we simply take the mango and pop it out. And we'll cut our flesh into the bowl. And you can really smell that ripe mango because it's just beautiful. Right, Aiden?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just cutting all the flesh out. Getting close to the skin as possible, but not cutting the skin because the skin is bitter. Okay, so we've cut up all of our mangoes, and now we're going to put in the additional ingredients. So we're going to put in a nice jalapeno pepper. This one's actually a Scotch bonnet, I believe. And we've got a small red pepper. We're going to do the zest and the juice of one lime, a nice fresh one. And we're going to do probably about half of this red onion. And the red onion and the red pepper give a little crunch to the salsa. And we're also going to put in a little bit of salt and some black pepper. Okay? And sorry, I forgot a little bit of cilantro to give that nice cilantro smell. Alright, so we've already washed all of the fruit and veg here. What we're going to do is we're going to use a zester, and this is going to take the zest off of the lime, and it's going to give a nice, show you very quickly. So I'm just taking it and scoring the lime. We're just dropping that right into our mixture. You can't really smell it, unfortunately, but there's a beautiful smell of lime that's going into the mixture. So I'll zest this entire lime. And in this particular recipe I've used 4, I would say, medium to large size mangoes, so it makes about a large bowl. Alright, so that's done. Alright, so I'm going to go and get my juicer. I've got my lime juicer. I'm going to cut my lime in half. This is a great little product because it collects the juice in the bottom and it strains the seeds out. And we don't want to waste anything. Alright, so that's one. Alright, so it's all done. I'll do the second one. Alright, so we've got our juice of one lime. Just put that right in. That's quite a bit of juice, but that'll be fine. Now I'm going to wash my cilantro. Okay, so I've washed my cilantro, and what I'm going to do is cut it up into a finer size. So I will probably not use all of this. I'll probably use about half of that, but I want to just wash it, and we don't want to have any of these stems in if we can avoid that. So what we'll do is we'll just fold this in, and I'll just cut it up into fine bits, watching the finger, and then just sprinkle that in lightly. And we'll mix that all together in the end. Okay, next we're going to do, actually let's just get this out of the way. We're going to cut up our pepper. So let's take half of it, take the stem and the seeds out. Make sure any bad bits are not in there. And what we're going to do, we're going to just cut this up into really fine chunks. And this actually provides a little bit of crunch. Okay, so I'm just trying to cut this as fine as possible. Making sure we don't cut our fingers. I was telling my son that growing up in Jamaica, we actually had mangoes and limes growing in our yard, so you could actually go out to the backyard and pick the ingredients, or most of the ingredients, right off of a tree. Alright, so there's our pepper. I'm going to take that and just drop it in there, making sure my hands are already clean, which they are. And the peppers also add some nice color to the dish. And you can cut those as large or as fine as you want. Okay, next I'm going to cut my hot pepper. And you can leave the seeds in. I like the seeds because it adds a little kick. I'm just cutting out any of the stem portion. This pepper actually looks like it had a little bad portion in it, but that's okay. So this I really like to cut up fine, and depending on how hot the peppers are, you might want to put more or less. I'll probably put this whole one in because it's a pretty small size pepper. So what I'll do is I'll just simply cut it into little strips. And you don't want to have this in big chunks because if you bite into this, it's going to burn. And it'll burn on the way in, and it will burn on the way out. Alright, so there's my pepper, and I'm going to cut that up into little fine pieces. Alright. So we'll just drop that whole thing in. That's going to have a really nice kick. So we've got our cilantro. We've got our hot pepper, we've got our red pepper, we've got our mango, most importantly. We're going to put a little bit of onion. We've got our lime zest and lime juice, and then we'll finish it off with some black pepper and some salt. Alright, so last thing to cut up is our purple onion, or red onion, as some people call it. I'll probably use a quarter of this. It's a pretty good size onion. And once again, take our dry portion off. Once again, you want to cut it into very fine, small portions because you don't want to have that overwhelming taste of onion. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, how's that look, Aid?
Pretty good.
Okay, so we're going to put our onion in. And like I said, you can adjust this to suit. I think that's probably enough for me. and my wife doesn't really appreciate onions too much, so I think that's enough. I'm gonna wash my hands. We're almost finished our mango salsa. I'm going to use some Mediterranean sea salt. This is Jamie Oliver, but you don't have to get Jamie Oliver. This is what we get in Saudi Arabia. And it comes with a nice integrated mill. So I'll just put a little bit of salt in just to add flavor. And then finally some nice black pepper. We're going to toss it. Okay, so we're finishing off with our black pepper. And I like a lot of black pepper. That's probably enough. And we're going to finally mix it all together. Big spoon. And you just want to fold it in lightly, making sure everything is mixed in. And you can adjust your recipe to suit, adding anything that you feel that's lacking. I'll probably just add a bit more black pepper. And then once we're done, we'll put this into the refrigerator and we'll let it chill for 1 or 2 hours, and that'll be ready to go. Get flavors that meld together, getting that oh so good flavor. All right, Aid?
Yep.
All right, so fold it in gently. I think I might add just a little bit more cilantro. And cilantro gives it that nice sort of fresh taste, and you can adjust that however you like it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Jamaican mango salsa with your special guest, AidBravo. And this is our Jamaican mango salsa. So before we put our salsa into the refrigerator, we're going to do a taste test. So I've got a nice clean spoon out of the drawer. And now just keep in mind that this is just a test for hotness and for the amount of salt and pepper. So let's give her a taste.